I passed by the park where we carved out our names, but the bark has grown over the edges and frames. The bench where we sat is a different shade, like the promises made and the plans that we laid. I reach for my phone just to tell you the news, then I remembered I've got nothing to lose, except for the habit of needing your voice. Now silence is mandatory, not a choice. Now you're just a sad memory I carry around like a heavy old coat that I found on the ground. A flicker of blue in a world turning gray, the ghost of a forever that got in the way. I used to be home in the warmth of your arms. Now I'm just bracing for all the alarms that tell me you're gone and you're never coming back. You're just a sad memory, and everything's black. I saw someone today with a wave of your hair, and for one heartbeat I thought you were there. My chest hit the floor and my lungs turned to stone. Before I remembered, I'm standing alone. It's the small things that cut through the skin of the day, the way that you laughed or the things you would say. Now they're just echoes in a hollowed out room, like flowers that withered before they could bloom. I'm trying to wash the salt from my skin, but I don't know where a sentence I begin. I'd offer a prayer if I thought it'd be heard, but I'm choking on every unspoken word. Fade to a whisper, fade to a blur. I'm losing the years for the way that we were. Just a shadow, just a sting, just a sad memory of a beautiful thing. The curtains are drawn, but the light's leaking in, and I'm wearing the guilt like a second skin. I try to sit up, but the mattress is deep, like a physical weight from the secrets I keep. I count to 4, then I try to count back, but the rhythm is gone and the timing is slack. The air in this house used to taste like your name. Now it's just oxygen, cold and the same. And breathing is so hard when the heart is this heavy, like a river that's breaking the wall of the levee. I'm gasping for moments where I don't feel the sting of the ghost of your touch and the ghost of your ring. Every inhale is a battle, every exhale's a sigh for a version of us that was born just to die in a world full of air. I'm just starved for a spark, yeah, breathing is so hard in the dark. I walk to the kitchen and stand by the sink. It's funny how much I've had time now to think about how I took every breath for a given. Back when our love was a life worth the living. Now I'm manual steering my lungs through the day, trying to push all the shadows away. But the vacuum you left is a pressure so vast. I'm choking on futures that look like the past. In and out, like a wave on the shore, but the ocean is gone and I'm dry to the core. I'm reaching for oxygen, reaching for you, but the more that I struggle, the less I can do. Just a shallow breath, then a long slow wake. How many more of these can one person take? 1, 2. I'm still here without you. But breathing is so hard. Yeah, it's so red. Moonlight is cutting a hole through the room, but it doesn't stand a chance against this gloom. I'm lying on the left side the way I always do, but the right side is a desert just waiting for you. I pull the quilt up high to hide from the air, but I can't shake the feeling that you're still there. In the way the mattress dips and the scent on the cloth, I'm a flame burning out and you were the moth. Now I'm just freezing in these cold sheets, lonely nights, counting the minutes till the morning light. It's the blinds, the cotton feels like ice against my skin, and I don't know where to let the healing begin. Every time I turn over, I'm reaching for a ghost in the place where I used to love you the most. Yeah, it's just cold sheets and lonely nights. I try sleeping with the TV on for the sound, anything to keep my thoughts from spinning around. But the static just sounds like your voice in my ear, telling me things I'm not ready to hear. I've got 3 extra pillows to fill up the space, but none of them hold the shape of your face. The laundry's all done, but the smell of you stays like a debt I'll be paying for the rest of my days. They say the bed you make is the one where you lie, but they didn't mention how it feels when love dies. It's an ocean of linen, a sea of regret, and I'm shivering in a dream I haven't finished yet. Stuck here in these cold sheets, lonely nights, counting the minutes till the morning light. It's the blind that's lost its will, just these sheets and these long, lonely nights. I still set the table for a party of two. The habit is a ghost I can't outrun. I put the silver down the way I used to do, before the setting of our final sun. The candlelight is flickering against the wall, casting shapes of dreams we used to name. But the floorboards don't creak when I call, and the air in here will never feel the same. Now I'm staring at the empty chairs across from where I'm sitting all alone, counting every second of the silence that we share, in a house that's slowly turning back to stone. There's a space where your laughter used to live, a hollow where your hand would reach for mine. Now I've got nothing left to give but tears into a glass of bitter wine. Just me and the empty chairs tonight. The salt and pepper shakers haven't moved an inch. Your favorite napkins folded by the plate. Every time I look, I feel the familiar pinch of a heart that's learned to carry all this weight. I find myself rehearsing things I'd say to you, asking how your morning or your workday went. But the oak is cold and the wood is polished blue by the shadows of the time that we misspent. It's the quietest dinner I've ever had to host, a banquet for a memory, a supper for a ghost. I'd give up every meal for just one more fight than to have this much room on my left and my right. So I leave the porch light burning, and I'll keep the table set, trying to ignore the turning of a heart that can't forget. Just the empty chairs and the space where you were there. I found an old photo tucked under the bed, a moment in April, the words that we said are buried in paper and glossy eyed stairs. Before we were strangers with burdens and cares, your head's on my shoulder, the sun's in your eyes, a version of us that I don't recognize. But it's not the distance or how much I miss you. It's the way that the paper is starting the tissue. And I'm haunted by the ghost of a smile, the one that you wore for a little while. It flickers like candlelight under the door, the light that don't live in these rooms anymore. It's the curve of your lips and a memory of grace that I can't seem to find on your current day face. I'm holding the spirit, I'm running a mile just to catch one more glimpse of that ghost of a smile. We met at a cafe for coffee today, and fine was the only thing we had to say. The air was a desert, the silence was wider, with oceans of secrets we're forced to reside. I look for the spark, for the twitch of your cheek, for the girl who could talk for a whole entire week. But your mouth is a line and your eyes are like stone, and I've never felt quite so completely alone. Is it better to remember the joy that we had, or to see in the ghost only make it more sad? To know that you're sitting right there in the light, but the person I love disappeared in the night. So I'll keep the picture, and I'll keep the ache, for the sake of a heart that refuses to break. Just a flicker, just a shadow of the ghost of a smile. Yeah, you're smiling at me, but it's from a lifetime ago. The street lights are painting the sidewalk in gold, but the air in my palm is bitingly cold. I'm walking the path that we took every night, turning my head toward the glow of the light. I reach to my side where your fingers should be, to the bridge of the gap between you and me. But my thumb only brushes the skin of my palm in a terrifying, motionless calm. And I'm just holding a hollow hand, walking through a world made of shifting sand. I can feel the ghost of your grip on my wrist, a phantom of a lover who doesn't exist. The weight of the nothing is heavier now than the weight of the world, or a broken down vow. I'm a desperate man in a desolate land, just holding a hollow hand. I remember the calluses, the warmth of your pulse. Now everything's quiet and everything's It's a prayer for none. It's the shadow of a battle that I've already won. But the prize is the silence. The prize is the void and the beautiful connection that we both destroyed. My fingers are cramping, my knuckles are away from gripping the nothingness into the night. Just holding a hollow hand, yeah, I'm holding a hollow hand, waiting for a touch that never comes back. The morning sun is a jagged blade cutting through the sanctuary I made. I wake up reaching for a ghost in the sheets before the memory and the misery meets. My chest is a cage that's grown too small. I'm leaning my weight against the hallway wall. Every inch of this house is a landmine of us, and I'm turning to ashes, I'm turning to dust. And it hurts just to breathe without you here. Like the oxygen is thick with every salted tear. My lungs are heavy, my heart is lead, repeating the words that we never said. It's a physical ache, a hollow in my chest, a soul that's forgotten how to find any rest. Yeah, it hurts just to breathe. I went to the store and I saw your brand. I almost reached out with a steady hand, and I remembered I'm living a lie in a world where the we has gone off to die. There's a hitch in my throat when I try to speak, a crack in the armor, a soul grown weak. I'm counting the seconds, I'm counting the sighs, looking for mercy in these empty skies. Inhale the silence, exhale the pain, walking through fire and praying for rain. But the air is a thief, stealing my pride, leaving me empty and broken inside. Yeah, it hurts just to breathe without you here. Like the oxygen is thick with every salted tear. My lungs are heavy, my heart is weak, repeating the words that we never said. It's a physical ache, a hollow in my chest, a soul that's forgotten how to find any rest. Yeah, it hurts just to breathe. Yeah, it hurts just to breathe. Just one breath and another one too. Trying to learn how to live without you. But it hurts, God, it hurts just to breathe. packed your life in 20 minutes flat and didn't leave a single scrap behind. No lingering look, no talk of this or that, just a click and lock and a peace of mind. I watched your taillights bleed into the rain, a steady red that didn't even blink. How can you walk away from all this pain without even stopping once to think? They say the hardest part is saying goodbye, but watching you, I know that's just a lie. 'Cause for you, leaving is too easy, like stepping off a porch into the night while I'm anchored here and feeling queasy, clinging to a ghost with all my might. You didn't stumble, you didn't even slow. It's the effortless way you let me go. Yeah, leaving is too easy for a heart like yours. I'm tracing cracks along the kitchen floor, trying to find the spot where we went wrong, but you're already miles away or more, humming to some new and happy song. I wish you would've struggled with the door or tripped upon the threshold on your way. Anything to show me just a little more, that it cost you something not to stay. I'm the one left holding all the heavy things, the memories, the keys, the wedding rings. I'm the one who's paralyzed and bruised while you're just someone lighter and amused by the freedom that a suitcase brings. Yeah, for you, leaving is too easy, like stepping off a porch into the night while I'm anchored here and feeling queasy, clinging to a ghost with all my might. You didn't stumble, you didn't even slow. It's the effortless way you let me go. Yeah, leaving is too easy for a heart like yours. Oh, no backward glance, no second chance, just a clean break in the dark. I'm the forest fire, you were just the spark. Leaving is too easy, leaving is too easy for you. I'm reaching for the curtain, but my hand starts to shake, counting all the promises I knew you'd eventually break. The sun is slipping sideways, sliding off the floor. I don't hear the rattling of your key inside the door. The golden hour's over and the gray is moving in. I'm looking for the places where our story used to begin, but the colors are all bleeding, running down the hall, and I'm standing in the center of the greatest fall. far. And I'm losing grip on the light, losing my hold on the day, watching every memory start to flicker and fade away. I'm reaching for a candle in a world that's turned to ice, paying for a heaven with a heavy, lonely price. The stars are getting dim and the moon is out of sight, and I'm just a soul losing grip on the light. Your photograph is sitting in a frame of dusty gold, but even the reflections looking tired and feeling old. I try to find the fire that we started in the dark, but I'm blowing on the ashes, looking for a spark. The shadows are getting longer, they're stretching out their hands, pulling me to places that my heart don't understand. I'm drifting in the current of a cold and empty sea, wondering if you're losing all the light of me. Is it getting darker, or is it just my eyes? Tired of the secrets and the beautiful lies. I'm grasping at the sunset, praying it would stay, but the universe is turning and you're a world away. Yeah, I'm losing grip on the light, losing my hold on the day, watching their memories start to flicker and fade away. I'm reaching for a candle in a world that's turned to ice, paying for a heaven with a heavy, lonely price. The stars are getting dim and the moon is out of sight, and I'm just a soul losing grip on the light. It's slipping through my fingers, the glow is almost gone. How am I supposed to make it to the dawn? Just losing grip, losing the light. I traded the records for the sound of the rain, but even the water feels heavy with pain. I'm listening for a floorboard to creak in the hall, for the ghost of your shadow to lean on the wall. I used to complain that you talked way too much. Now I'd give my soul for a whisper or a touch, but the clocks have all stopped and the air is so thin, and I'm losing the battle with the state that I'm in. Because you took the music and you took the noise, you took all the chaos and you took all the poise. Now only silence stays in this house, quiet as a shadow, still as a mouse. It's a ringing in my ears that I can't turn down, the loudest damn thing in this ghost of a town. I'm screaming your name just to feel my own breath, but only silence stays. and it feels like death. The tea in the kettle is long since gone cold, like a story we started but never quite told. I look at the space where your shoes used to sit, and I try to find words that I haven't said yet. But the walls are like sponges, they soak up the sound of my heart as it's breaking and hitting the ground. It's a deafening vacuum, a hollowed out room where the absence of us is the only costume. I never knew quiet could be such a weight, or that nothing at all could be something I hate. I'm begging for thunder, I'm praying for a storm, anything but this stillness where you used to be warm. Shh, do you hear it? The sound of the end, the sound of a lover who's no longer a friend. Just the silence, yeah, only silence stays, and it's overstayed its welcome. I still pour 2 cups of coffee in the morning light. Then I watch the steam fade out into the gray. I leave your side of the bed untouched and white, just in case you decide to find your way. The silence in this hallway has a heavy sound. It's the echo of the words we never said. I'm still walking on this hollow, hollow ground, tracing every single path where we once lived. Now I'm dancing with the shadows of your ghost, reaching for a hand that isn't there. I'm the one who loves the memory the most, while I'm breathing in the cold and empty air. You're a flicker in a lamplight, a whisper in the hall, a bittersweet reminder of the way we had it all on. I'm just a broken heart, doing what it does the most, living in the wreckage and the shadows of your ghost. Your scent is fading from the sweater on the chair, but I'm too afraid to wash the threads away. It's the only piece of us that's left to wear, to keep the winter from turning into May. I see you in the corner of my tired eyes, but when I turn to look, the room is bare. Just another ghost story in a thin disguise, telling me you're gone, but you're everywhere. I'd rather have the haunting than the hole you left behind. I'd rather lose my sanity than push you from my mind. So stay a little longer, even if you aren't real, because the pain of seeing you is all I have to feel. The sun is coming up, but it's still dark. I'm just a flicker, searching for a spark, still dancing, still waiting in the shadows of your ghost. heartbeat that I'm losing. I try to close my eyes and find a moment's rest, but the memory of your face is what I'm choosing. The house has grown a skin of winter chilling. I'm shivering beneath the heavy sheets. The world outside is frozen, dark and still, while my heart is pacing through these empty streets. And the silent tears at midnight start to fall. They don't make a sound against the floor. They're the only things that hear me when I call, since you don't walk through that doorway anymore. No one sees the ocean in this room, or the way the darkness wraps around my soul. I'm just a flower fading in the gloom, trying to make a broken spirit whole in the rhythm of the silent tears at midnight. I reach across the mattress out of habit now, searching for the warmth the way you laid. I give up everything if I just knew how to stop the price that loneliness has paid. The moon is like a witness through the glass, staring at the mess I've turned into, watching every painful minute pass in a life that's lost its color without you. If I screamed, would the neighbors hear the break? If I cried out loud, would the foundation shake? But the hurt is much too deep for any noise, so I'm losing all my strength and all my poise in the quiet, in the middle of the night. A secret I'm keeping from the morning sky, just me and the stars, and these silent tears at midnight fall. Until the light. I can reach out and touch every wall from the bed, but I can't reach the thoughts spinning round in my head. 4 square feet of carpet, a window that's cracked, and the weight of the suitcases I haven't unpacked. There's no space for your side of the story in here, just the smell of your jacket and a cold biting fear. The ceiling is low and the floor's rising up as I stare at the cracks in my last coffee cup. It's a small room, big sadness, a tiny little box full of heartache and madness. I'm breathing in shadows, I'm exhaling blue in a space that's too narrow for the memory of you. You'd think with less ceiling there'd be less to fall, but the grief is expanding and hitting the wall. Yeah, it's a small room, big sadness tonight. closing in, closing in. You're standing on the porch with that look in your eyes, the one that used to melt me, the one that never lies. But the air between us now is like a sheet of jagged glass, and I'm watching all the shadows of our better moments pass. You got a suitcase full of reasons and a heart full of regret, but there are some things, darling, that a soul can't just forget. The clock has ticked its last for us, the battery is dry, and I've run out of the energy to even ask you why. Because too late for sorry is a lonely kind of place. It's the lines of all the crying written deep across my face. You can't fix a shattered mirror with a whisper in the dark. You can't build a forest from a cold and dying spark. The words are just a hollow sound, a ghost inside the hall. I'm standing here with nothing while you're trying to have it all. Save your breath for someone else, 'cause the story's at the end. It's too late for sorry to be a bridge or be a friend. I spent 1,000 midnights waiting up to hear the door. I spent 1,000,000 minutes crying puddles on the floor. Where were all these I love yous when the winter was so cold? Where was all this starting over before the grief took hold? Now you're reaching for my hand like we're still on the same side, but there's a canyon in the carpet where the intimacy died. I've already mourned the us that you're trying to revive. I'm the only part of this that's still barely alive. Sorry is a band-aid on a wound that's way too deep. It's a promise that you're making, but you know you'll never keep. I'd rather have the silence than a lie that tastes this sweet. I'd rather walk alone down this bitter one-way street. The light is turning amber, the car is in the drive. I'm letting go of everything that kept this ache alive. Don't say it, just leave it. It's too late for sorry. Yeah, it's just too late. The streetlights are buzzing like a diner, and I'm leaning into every shadow and curve. I'm avoiding the main road, the neon and glare, because happiness feels like a weight I can't bear. My boots hit the pavement with a hollowed out thud, and the rain's turning memories into the mud. I'm seeking the corners where no one can see the wreckage of what you have taken from me. And I'm walking in dark alleys tonight, hiding my heart from the reach of the light. The brick and the iron, the soot and the cold are the only things left that I'm allowed to hold. There's a comfort in places the world has forgotten, the cracks of the city dumpster and doorway is a place I can hide from the look in your eyes when our universe died. I don't want a witness, I don't want a friend, I just want a tunnel that has no real end. The dampness is soaking through the wool of my coat, and the lump of your name is still stuck in my throat. But the darkness is honest, it doesn't pretend that broken down things are ever gonna mend. In the light I'm a liar, I'm wearing a mask, answering questions no one should ask. But back in the narrow, the dim and the deep, I can finally fall, and I don't have to keep my head above water. Turn another corner, cross another line. The darkness is yours, and the sadness is mine. Just walking in dark alleys until I disappear. Yeah, I'm staying right here. The porch light is humming, a lonely buzz in the space where there is turned into what was. You didn't look back as you shouldered your back, and my spirit is starting to flicker inside. The gravel is crunching beneath your left shoe, a rhythm that's real, making terribly true. I'm standing like stone on the edge of the drive, just trying to remember I'm still alive. And I'm watching you walk away in the rain, like a slow motion movie of nothing but pain. The distance is growing with every small stride as I bury the us that just withered and died. You're shrinking to nothing, a speck in the gray, taking the light of my world for the day. Yeah, it's a long, bitter road and a hell of a stay, just watching you walk away. Forever comes down to an end. The silence you've left is a deafening roar as I'm